Hello. Hi, everyone. Am I giving teacher? I should probably turn on the lights. Okay, so, okay. Guess what? I'm not tired at all. Like, I was super tired this morning, and I was like, oh my gosh, okay, let me tell you what happened this morning. This morning, I wake up at like 8:30, clutching my stomach and feeling like I'm gonna throw up from literally, I didn't feel sick. Maybe it was the caffeine, but I mean, like, it was like I literally like fell asleep and like, you know, I felt like a crazy amount of anxiety, so maybe it was caused by the caffeine, but literally clutching my stomach this morning, like feeling like I'm gonna throw up. And then like it was that feeling that I get like before going to class every day, but like multiplied by like 10. It was crazy. It wasn't like super bad, like I could move around or whatever, and like yeah, I like gagged a couple times, but I mean it was pretty normal. I think there's some greasy stuff. I got a pizza bagel thing. I got dinner today. I got dinner today at the Cannon Center. I got dinner at the Cannon Center. It was very good. They had mozzarella sticks and bow tie pasta, and what else did they have? Like this really weird like noodle thing. It was like vegetable noodles, because they looked like veggie straws, but like in noodle form. They were really good. They were like drenched in that like oregano sauce, not oregano. Starts with an A, I think. It's white. It tastes like a really liquidy guacamole, but like queso, but like queso mixed between queso and guac. I don't remember what it's called. Alfredo sauce. Alfredo. Anyway, so they had that, and it was really good. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is absolutely delicious. I ate a lot of carbs today. Do I care? No, because they were delicious. Anyway, but then I ate dinner, but I was doing work, and guess what, guys? I did both the unit things. I did not think I would get it done today, and it's only 11 o'clock. Oh my gosh, normally I'd be in bed by now. If this were South Carolina, I'd be passed out by 8:30, but this is Utah. Things are different around here. Anyway, I got 2 things done, and my energy literally just keeps growing. Like, I was super tired this morning. Now I literally don't know if I can fall asleep. Anyway, so all I have left to do today is read American Heritage, for Monday. No, I already read Mondays. No, this is Mondays. Yes, for Mondays, because I've read Fridays, but I haven't read Mondays. I have to read Mondays, and then I have to annotate the notes too. Which I don't know if have I done that for the ones I took yesterday? No, I haven't. Okay, and then we had lecture today. The quiz, I don't know if I'll get 100 on it. I'm pretty sure about all of the questions, all the answers I got, or I put, except for one. But I think I got it right. It was between 2 options, so I picked the one that I think it was. I hope it's that one. But yeah, it's American Heritage. I have a math. Apparently, we have a math exam, first exam of the semester next week. I don't know what to expect. He has study stuff, and I think we're doing a study group Monday before class. It closes Wednesday, but you have to pay a late fee on Wednesday. So weird. Like, so weird. But we're gonna do a study session, and I turn in my homework or whatever, and the written homework, I've not checked if it's there or not. But anyway, so I just need to read American Heritage, which I don't think it's a lot. It's just like 2 online things and 1 like physical one, and the 2 online ones I can put into ChatGPT and get it to summarize. And then tomorrow it's just the Book of Mormon digital dialogue and working on the Book of Mormon project, which I don't know if I'll get too much through. I think I might bring it with me. Like, I really bring my scriptures everywhere, because they're on my phone. But yeah, I might do that. I'm gonna read the fish book on the way up there. I don't know how far it is. But yeah, and then lab homework I'll get tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. I'll get tomorrow lab homework, and I'll probably do that Sunday because we get back Saturday night, so I'll probably do it Sunday. Probably do like Book of Mormon project, fish and lab on Monday, Sunday, not Monday, and then I should be like getting on to the next one. But anyway, I finished my unit stuff, and okay. It wasn't anything really exciting. It was literally like, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, so we did the UNIV stuff, right? I did the UNIV stuff. And I did the reflection, and I read it as like the limit was 500 words, but it was the minimum was 500 words. So I'd written it all, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm 30 words over. So I texted GroupMe. I texted Ian on GroupMe, and I was like, hey, I don't know, I didn't think he would answer, but he did. Like that matters. Anyway, but yeah, I was like, hey, I'm like, how lenient are they with the, because he's already taking the class, so I was like, how lenient are they with the 500 word limit? He's like, because I'm like over 30 words, and I cannot cut it down, and he's like, no, you have to, he's like, no, you have to, it's a 500 word minimum. I'm like, oh, and I checked it, and I was like, oh, I need to learn how to read. Goodness, I think this American Heritage like scared me. So I saw 500, and I was like, oh my gosh, a 500 word limit, what am I gonna do? But I like barely got the whatever thing. Anyway, and then, okay, so you know how Ian's super cute and super hot and adorable. I pray he never finds this. Okay, so guess who he just followed? My friend in UNIV. So he's literally in love with her. I'll never have a chance, like I did anyway. But yeah, I think it's because she followed him first and then he followed her back. But I refuse to ever follow a cute guy on Instagram because I'll get really sad, and like I'll get really sad that I'm like, oh, why am I not with them? So I made it a rule, because I learned with Landon, I cannot follow cute guys on Instagram. I cannot follow guys that I'm into, because then it makes me really sad. Really sad that I'm not with them. Anyway, but yeah, like I had to unfollow Landon. Anyway, then you get over the guy, because then you don't see him all the time. That's the key, ladies. You want to get over a guy, just don't avoid them like the plague, man. Avoid them like the plague. Only see them when you have to. But anyway, yeah, it was very funny. And then, yeah, guys, I got pizza bagel. I warmed it up because it tastes best warm. Ugh, I'm very dehydrated. That's probably gross. I'm really dehydrated right now. But I don't want to taste the water because the water here tastes so gross. The water is nasty here. Absolutely disgusting. I used to keep this stuff in my fridge, but now it's all full of Sprite Chill, and I don't feel like changing that. I'm drinking Sprite Chill. Too much. But anyway. Oh well. If my bones break, become all squishy and brittle, that's my own fault. Anyway. Okay, so yeah, we did American Heritage, and then we did math, and I did the math pretest, and we took the quiz before math class. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get 100, but I do not know. I'm a little iffy. I wasn't as confident as I was on the last one. Which I get. I haven't been studying as much as I need to, which I have a quiz tomorrow in bio. Also, oh my gosh, okay, so one of my FSY counselors, Sydney, I think that's her name. I think it's like Sydney something. But anyway, dude, I'm gonna meet up with her tomorrow. We're gonna get food at, she said Cougar Eat. I don't know what that is, but I'm hoping it's the food court in maybe it's a food court in the Wilk Center. So, oh, sorry, God, stuff in my eye. Anyway, so I'm gonna meet up with her tomorrow morning because I have classes. Because my religion class starts at 1, so I'm gonna meet up with her around 11, which is awesome. I haven't seen her in 2 years. Yeah, because a year, a little over a year. Because last time I saw her, I was turning 17. And now I'm 18. But, like, it was, like, my birthday week, so I was turning 17. Oh, man. I have a problem with liking older guys. First it was Landon. He was 22. I was 16. All one-sided. He did not show any interest in me. Sadly. And then there's Ian. I guess it's not that big of an age gap, but no, all the guys here, all the cute ones are all return missionaries. I think missions make you hot. I don't know. There are some return missionaries that you're like, But there's a lot of them that I'm like, holy moly, you're cute. Oh my gosh, hi. Yeah, I got back and I worked my butt off to get the things done I need to do. I still somehow found time to like space out for like, I think 30 minutes I talked to myself. I had a full-blown conversation with myself and I'm like, wait, I need to be focusing on work or school. Oh, guess what, guys? I turned in my application for FSY counselor. I don't know if I'll be able to, if I'll like qualify, because I did everything. Like I turned the whole thing in, I made the resume, but answer the questions, all that stuff. They want you to be 19 before June 1st, and I don't turn 19 till July 24th, which isn't like very long. I mean, it's technically like 2 months, but I think they want that because they want you to like not come straight from high school to be an FSY counselor. They want you to have a year of like college work or have gone on a mission before you go there. So I'm hoping, since I'll already have a year of college under my belt, that I'll be able to do it. But I don't know. I asked the lady who in my ward who's in charge of all that stuff if I'm gonna be like literally like written off because I don't turn 19 before June 1st. She's yet to respond, but I understand she is a busy lady. She has more things to do than respond to a random child. Am I a child? On the inside. Oh, no. Anyway, but yeah, so I really want to do that because it sounds like fun, but if not, then I'll probably work at a vet clinic over the summer because get that resume, get on building that resume. Yeah. I really hope so because it'd be super fun and it'd be a literal, if the stars align, I could be able to go to FSY with my little bro, maybe even be his counselor, and my friend too. That's the main reason. But brother's also there. It would be like a big stretch. I don't know if counselors get to choose where they go. But yeah, it was, FSY. I really want to do it because that sounds like literally so much fun. I love children. They're not children, they're like teenagers or whatever. But I think that'd be so much fun to be a counselor. I was a YCL once, and it didn't suck too bad. The only reason it sucked was because of the leaders. The leaders were the worst. Other than Carly, she was awesome. I love Carly. She was the bomb.com. Me and her were suffering together. But yeah, now I was sitting there, I was like, anyway, yeah, cute guys. No, okay, that's right. I keep getting distracted. Oh my gosh, Ian's distracting me. Anyway, okay, leave me alone. Okay, so I come back and I do my work and I get it done. And then before I'm reading American Heritage, I'm gonna eat my bagel. Why did I do that? I'm seeing if it's still warm, and it is not. But we have a cleaning check tomorrow, right? And so I wiped everything down last night, but I didn't dust anything. They don't have dusters here, so I had to use like a wet rag. And I did the blinds. I did the vent under there. I didn't do the vent up there or up here. You can't see it, but I didn't do that because I was like, there's no way I'm doing that. But I wiped down everything and sorry, FHE mom stuff. That's right, guys. I'm awesome. Okay, dude, this is literally a test to be able to like coordinate with people, because there's so like being the FHE mom and having the other dad and mom with me. I'm like, there's so many things where I'm like, just let me do it, but I'm like, no, I have to let other people do it. I can't take over, because that would be bulldozing. I don't want to bulldoze anyone. I want to be able to like spread out the work evenly, even though I would literally do all of it myself if I could. But whatever, doesn't matter. Anyway, so I wiped stuff down, and I literally, okay, so here. So I had to dust those blinds, and I'm not tall enough. Vulnerable here, guys. This is a vulnerable space. This is okay. This is a okay space. This is a sharing space. We do not make fun, okay? I'm on the shorter side. And I had to grab a chair to be able to reach the top of the blinds and sit on, like, literally, like, kind of, like, stand on the windowsill to be able to, reach the blinds. But anyway, but yeah, I was sitting, like, I was up there sitting, like, going through all the blinds. It took me, like, an hour, but I was fine with that because I was procrastinating, so I was listening to Chapel Roan. And people were like, who is that lady? What is she doing sitting in her window, like, messing with the blinds? It was me. I was cleaning. But yeah, and then I vacuumed the chairs, because they want us to do that. And then the only thing I have left to do is to vacuum, but I'm gonna do that tomorrow morning. Come get me out of California. Guys, listen to Chapel Roan. She's literally the best artist ever. My mom keeps sending me Kelly Clarkson covering Chapel Roan songs. I'm like, Chapel does it better. Just listen to Chapel. She does it way better. And Mom's like, no, I think Kelly Clarkson does it better. I'm like, Anyway, yeah. Oh, okay. So, obviously, I need to study for tomorrow's quiz. It's going to be on. So we did like 2 lessons, pretty much. Like, as I telling you guys yesterday. I didn't get to tell you anything about it. Okay, so guess what we learned in class? Lecture, where did it go? Oh, I annotated it, that's why. I was like, where did it go? We learned, okay, I'm gonna say, I don't feel like looking through notes. Okay, 2 things. Apparently, everyone's mitochondria is the same exact mitochondria. My mitochondria is the same as your mitochondria, is the same as my dad's mitochondria, is the same as my friend's mitochondria. They're all made of the same DNA. And you get that DNA from your mother. You don't get it from your dad, you get it from your mother. And her mother gets it, and your mother gets it from her mother, and so on and so forth. So there's like such a thing as an Eve gene, the original like gene of, or like the original mitochondria or whatever, that for whatever reason they're like, this is the mitochondria that we're going to make for literally everyone. So we're all technically related through our mitochondria. We all have a bit of each other in each other with mitochondrias. You guys know what mitochondria is? The powerhouse of the cell. There was some teacher being like, trying to teach your kids that the mitochondria is the water fountain of the cell. It's the powerhouse. But yeah, so, fun fact, everyone's mitochondria is the exact same. So, you and your siblings share mitochondria, and you and your spouse share a mitochondria. It is literally, you and your ex share a mitochondria. You guys have the same exact mitochondria. Little fun fact. And then, what else did we learn? What did we learn? Who knows? We learned, so we were learning about, like, the cells, especially, like, blood cell, animal cells, and plant cells, and how they, like, react, and I already told you guys about, like, the hypostasis, and, isostasis, I think I'm saying that wrong. Hypo, and iso, or isis. Gosh, where is it? It's somewhere in here. Hold on, let me find it. We also learned about bacteria and what makes things living and what doesn't make things, and then protein, enzymes, and then I finally figured out what the heck a phospholipid is. It's a like, so you have like a triglyceride, I think, and it's basically like one of the lipids, and then 3 fatty acids like connected to this one lipid. I don't remember what it's called, but basically a phospholipid is when you take off one of those 3 fatty acids and you put on a phosphate group, and that's how they're made. Literally did not know. I was just like, oh, phospholipid, it's a thing, but that's how they're made. That's so cool. I learned that yesterday. I don't think I need to know that, but I know it now. Okay, isotonic, hypertonic, and hypotonic, not stasis. I was getting stasis from some other kind of thing. Anyway, hypertonic is when all the sodium is on the outside of the cell and the cell goes, and then hypotonic is when all the sodium is on the inside of the cell and it goes and explodes. For animal cells. Plant cells, it doesn't explode, it gets all rigid. And then isotonic is just normal. Anyway, so we were talking, she showed us this news article of a real event that happened. So apparently there was this 30-year-old single mom who had done this who was doing this contest where it was, I think it was hosted by Nintendo or something, because Nintendo made the Wii, right? So there was this contest where, I don't know who it was hosted, it probably wasn't Nintendo, but there was a contest where, you had to whoever held their pee the longest won a Wii console. And she had done the contest, and I think she lost. She didn't even win. And I think the day after the competition, she called in sick to her work and being like, hey, I have a headache. 3 hours later was dead. Literally died. And you want to know why? Because when they cut her open, they're like, what the heck happened? Her liver and her kidney were enlarged, and I think her brain was big. Her brain was large. But anyway, basically what happened is she held her pee to the point where her organs couldn't filter any more waste in the blood, so it built up and kind of like traveled, like the blood up in her brain like started swelling, because it had, like, the water was trying to, like, level itself out, so it started swelling, so the brain started swelling, and it got so big that she died. Her brain, like, it didn't explode, but she died of, I think, of brain aneurysm is what it's called. So don't hold your pee in. Do not hold your pee in, because you will die. You will die if you hold your pee in. It's crazy. Oh, man. Oh, and then we went over, like, a chemistry, like, is what the lesson we missed is. So it's on, like, I was going through and I was like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm back in 10th grade. Because that was when I took chemistry, 10th grade. I miss chemistry. That was my favorite class of high school. Not because I learned anything. I did the opposite of learn things, but oh my gosh. We had this table in the back. It was me, Aiden, Kaden, and Riley. Some of y'all will know Riley, some of y'all won't, but she was pretty much like my first friend here, or I guess in South Carolina. But anyway, it was us four, and it was so much fun. I like never paid attention, and like we always played Tetris or like Snake or like Minesweeper. Oh, and then we'd make fun of Kaden. Because he was colorblind and allergic to peanuts, so we were joshing on him, and then he also had a girlfriend that we all said was fake. Man, I miss them. They were so much fun. I really miss them. I wish we had stayed friends after that class, but we did not. we drifted apart. Obviously, we saw each other. I think I saw Caden more than I did anyone else, other than, like, Riley. But Riley lives, like, right across from us, so obviously I'd see her more. But, like, I think, like, I didn't really see Aiden again. Oh, and it's so sad. And the thing is, like, I'd gone to school with Aiden and Caden since middle school. Like, I remember them. They've been in multiple of my classes, and they're so much fun. And I didn't realize how fun they were until that class. And then after that class, we just kind of, like, drifted apart, and it's so sad. I miss them so much. It was so much fun. So yeah, chemistry holds a deep place in my heart just because of that class. I don't remember anything I learned except for, like, when I'm going over the chemistry stuff, I'm like, oh, it's coming back. But I more or less am remembering, like, the fun times we had. Oh, that was so much fun. I miss them. I miss those days. But anyway, so yeah, we learned about Hindershot. That's her name, Sydney Hindershot. Sorry, I don't mean to be doxing people. No one follows me anyway. Anyway, so yeah, we learned about, like, carbon. Carbon is, like, the most basic atom ever. So basic carbon, right? And then we learned about amino acids, lipids, carbohydrates, and, like, all the different ways they function. And, like, we went back to those freaking electron shells. I think I'm taking Chem 105 next semester. I have to do my classes for next semester too. But yeah, we learned about steroids. Maybe I did. We probably didn't learn about steroids, even though whatever. But yeah. Yeah, it was very interesting. I'm very excited. And then, I don't know. Ooh, I just got, like, a weird thing in my spine. Anyway, but yeah. So, I'm gonna do that, and I don't know. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna wake up. Tomorrow. I'm gonna eat this, do my American Heritage, go to bed, and then wake up tomorrow around 8 or 9, and 8 or 9, and vacuum. And then I'm going to get ready. Oh, and I'm gonna go see my FSY counselor. I haven't seen her forever. I miss her. She's fun. Except for she never let me. There was one time I wanted to sit with my friends at a conference, even though I don't think you were allowed to. I wanted to sit with them. Oh my gosh. Whoa, I just remembered something that happened at FSY. Okay, so she one time she came and got me from sitting with my friends, and that was pretty lame. But she was pretty chill off the rest of the time. But I mean, that also makes sense, is we weren't supposed to sit with other people. We were supposed to sit with our group. But anyway, FSY, I did not like FSY, just because I didn't have any friends, and my friends that I did have didn't hang out with me. It was maybe it was a telling sign. But yeah, anyway, I'd like to, towards the end, after that testimony meeting they have on Thursday, you, like, get really close with your group, and then you leave the next day, and so it's like, dude, what? But yeah, I think it'd be fun to be a counselor. But yeah, and then, oh my gosh, okay, scooch in, okay, so, holy crap, I forgot this happened. Okay, at FSY, Landon, hot Landon, the weirdest thing is I knew Landon back in, elementary school. We did not like Landon. Well, we liked him. He was really fun, really sweet, but his parents smoked pot, and I didn't know that at the time, but, like, crawling the smell he always had on him. He smoked pot, so we always made fun of him because he smelled bad. And I feel bad. I was a bully. A big fat bully in elementary school. I've not gotten better. Just kidding, I hope I have. But yeah. Yeah, his parents like smoked weed or pot, and so he always smelled like that, and no matter how much cologne he put on, it just made it worse. Which L parents, right? Anyway. Anyway, okay, hot Landon. Oh, I remember this. This is so much fun. So first interaction with Landon is he looks me straight in the eyes. He goes, "Have I seen you? Do we know each other? Like, you look so familiar." And I was like, maybe in your dreams. I didn't say that, but I did think that. I was like, yeah, you've seen me in your dreams. But I would have said that, but I didn't have the right way to say it. Like, I couldn't think of it fast, and I was like, no, I don't know. I've moved around a lot, so. He's like, really? I swear I know you from somewhere. And I'm like, I've been around. I've been walking around. You probably maybe saw me there. I was very awkward. I'm still pretty awkward, especially around cute guys. Anyway, he was my friend's counselors, not my counselors. My counselors were cool, not hot or cute. Yeah, they did that's beside the point. I'm keeping you off track. Anyway, hot Landon. Absolutely amazing. Loved every conversation I had with him. He was so much fun. So jealous that he wasn't my counselor. But literally, I can't believe I forgot about this. Okay, so I was with my friends, like, especially like the last day. I was with my friends, and I'd already talked with Landon, gotten to know him and everything. Know him. Like, I basically was like one of the just, like, kids from the group or whatever, because I hung out with them so much. But yeah, so I accidentally left my phone with Abby or Brooke, I can't remember which one, and they got Landon to bring it over to me, and he, oh my gosh, it was so funny, he walks over to me, he walks over to me, he's walking over to me, and he's like a slow-mo walk, and he gets down on one knee, and, like, proposes, but with my phone. And I can't believe I forgot that. I remember, like, that was the funniest thing I've ever seen. That was so funny. Like, and then I went crazy after that. I was like, he literally proposed to me. He wants me. He wants 16-year-old me so bad. It's like 21, 22-year-old man wants me so bad. If only. I don't even know where he goes now. I think he's at Idaho. Yeah, I don't remember where he went. Some people said Provo, some people said Idaho. Who knows? I have not seen him here. But then again, there are a lot of hotties here. Anyway, but yeah. Oh, I remember that. That was so funny. I literally remember, like, squealing like a little girl. Like, I was like, oh my gosh. Oh, that was so funny. And then, no, that was it. Yeah, that was so much fun. That was, like, the only fun part about FSY. All the other parts were pretty boring. It would have been more fun if I had a bestie. I haven't talked to my roommate from FSY in forever. I wonder how she's doing. Yeah. Her name is Wendy. Anyway. Oh, and all the guys from FSY were totally in love with me. Absolutely drop dead in love. Drop dead? 100% in love with me. You want to know why? Because I did not speak to a single one of them for the whole entire time I was in that group until, like, the last day. Apparently, I've been told I'm a pretty crier. Yeah, pick me. Me. Anyway, no. I think people tell me that to get me to stop crying because I cry so much. No, I'm a pretty crier in the sense that I don't, like, my face doesn't contort when I cry. The tears run down, so I don't, like, I just, it's really sad. It's really, really sad when you see it, obviously, but I think that's the only reason people think I'm a pretty crier, just because my face doesn't go, it does if I'm sobbing, though, but I don't sob often. I just tear up. Anyway, literally, so, like, I did not speak to a single one of these guys except for, like, maybe once or twice when we had to do games or something like that. Literally, the only person I ever talked to was Wendy and, like, 2 other girls in our whole group, and our counselors. But yeah, did not speak to one. I gotta stress that I didn't even know most of their names. I knew, like, a couple names, but that was just by association of, like, people and stuff like that. So, like, Wendy was friends with me, so she's also a friend with this guy, so that's how I knew him. But anyway, literally did not speak to a single one of these guys, barely even knew any of their names. After, on the 5th night when the counselors give their testimony instead of you, whew, when the counselors give their testimony, instead of you, after that whole thing, we were all saying, like, goodbye, like, because we weren't gonna, like, really see each other again, because it was, like, the last day that we were together. Literally, like, half the guys came with me and were like, bye, Bella, bye, and I'm like, who are you? Who are you? You know who I am? Because I literally, like, I was so pissed off that I wasn't in a group with, any of my friends, that I literally, like, I was, like the nun, if that makes sense. I think that's the right reference. Just, like, I was so mad that I didn't get friends with my group. Obviously, I hung out with people, but I was more or less, like, I was like, I will not make friends. I refuse. So silly. But yeah, I was like, how do you know who I am? I don't even know who you are. But yeah, literally in love with me. It's my ego talking. No, it was super fun. I miss FSY. In the sense that I wish I hadn't been such a, like, brat the whole time. I should have done it right. And then Abby and Brooke tried to get me to go to FSY, I think this past year, and I was like, no, I'm not going to FSY again. Like, yeah, I wish I would have been able to do FSY differently, but I'm not going to FSY, especially since they were roommates, and it, like, literally the same thing was going to happen again. I would have gone to a different group, and they would have been off on a different group, so, yeah. Did not go to FSY. Yeah, anyway, that's pretty much it. I can't think of any other crazy stories. Well, there's a billion crazy stories happened to me. As far as FSY goes, that's pretty much it. It's cold. I gotta go warm it up again. But yeah, I'm gonna eat my bagel, watch some TV, sip on my Sprite chill, fantasize about Ian. Just kidding. Gosh, he's so cute. I'm obsessed with him, literally. No, I'm not. That's the key. Don't get your feelings in it too much. Just have fun with it. So if your feelings get involved, then you start hurting. Anyway, yeah. No, he's so cute. Oh. Anyway, can't wait to go on my mission, so that way I can get back and get married as fast as possible. Oh, man. But I have a requirement, like, I will not marry someone if we have not dated for a whole year. I think it's crazy. You know my parents? My parents? Engaged? 3 months of dating. 3 months of dating and they get engaged. They were engaged for, like, 7 months, but, like, that's too early. That's too early. At least, like, 6 months. 6 months and then try. And then I'll be like, no, wait another 6 months. But who knows? Maybe I might change. My mind might change after a mission. I don't know. But yeah, no, I want to be tight with like my potential fiance. I don't want to marry a guy I barely know. That's Mormon culture for you, right? Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna eat food. I gotta go heat this up again. So, goodbye. See you tomorrow.